Hey everybody, today we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 5, Public Scrutiny. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent Casina, and we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 5, Public Scrutiny. This is a short little break. We've had a lot of building arcs. We had Power and Responsibility in the first one, and then we had Doc Ock in the third one, and then Green Goblin again in Legacy. So this is another kind of breather arc. There's not a ton of new stuff in here. The main thing is there's an alternate Spider-Man running around in his costume, posing as Spider-Man, robbing banks, and Peter's like trying to find that dude and get him. He doesn't really amount to anything. You have Ben Urich kind of on the case. I think the most fun is the first issue where you have the Rhino rampaging through the streets of New York and Peter's like dodging class to try and save him and ultimately gets shown up by another Marvel hero and just kind of like, at least I tried. It's a little one and done story that has been missing here. But, overall, this is more dealing with like why people think Spider-Man's a bad guy or a good guy and just giving him more of things to do. The other thing that happens in here really is what happens with Gwen. Her dad goes to try and stop this guy, and the death of Captain Stacy doesn't happen involving, it kind of does involving Spider-Man. He sees the imposter, but ultimately, meets his fate, even though Peter Parker really doesn't have anything to do with it. And then you have this tragic conversation that May is having with her mother, whom we never meet, and her mom's just like, yeah, you can keep her. I'm not going to come get her. So you have Gwen moving in with Peter and May, which is going to complicate the relationship with MJ and Peter. So it's kind of the building of the love triangle, I think. So that's the most interesting thing I think that happens in this volume. So short little review. It's a short volume. It's only 5 issues. And again, it's just kind of a breather volume. You have a little bit of a fun story while we're moving ahead with the Gwen thing. I think is the main thrust of what's happening here in this volume, as opposed to like introducing a new villain or another rehashed villain or anything like that. So, it's fun, not the best. I think this is kind of a downgrade compared to Volume 4 with the Return of the Green Goblin and Legacy. But, I can't say there was anything bad in here. So yeah, it's more Ultimate Spider-Man. Bendis and Bagley, baby. Let's keep going. And we'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.